Yeah, I just want to. Uh, I'm Shrestha Samal from Sensible Life. I'm coming live, unexpected, but I just came to just give an information regarding what is happening in the startup ecosystem, and as indicated, like a global meltdown that is happening, and that is the reality. Many big unicorns, not only in India but worldwide, are like, they're showing failure, they're stopping down. And what I believe is the reason for this is definitely unprecedented amount of competition, unnecessarily raising the competition, raising a lot of prices across our day-to-day lives, especially real estate, food, and everything. When you know that the common man or woman is still paying off their loans and still figuring it out and still trying to, make it to the next day, how come people, raise their prices and have unhealthy practices? There has to be a common and a proper effort of how money is released, of how people are hired, of how services are made. Because when the common person doesn't have to buy your 5 rupee cookie or biscuit and all, it is bound to happen that things will fall, right? And such unhealthy practices are not good for such unhealthy practices are not good for anybody, the reputation of the company. And imagine the people working so hard. The stress in startup is so high. On top of it, in Indian working culture, even if you do a little bit of here and there, it's just judged and blown out of proportion. So I want to even call out on such practices because this is not good for anybody's mental health. And imagine people have EMIs to pay. They are young. You cannot do this on people's life. I wonder what our government is doing about this. I really want to ask our PM, Mr. Modi ji, that yes, you are advocating for startups for the youth who are very smart and all, but we don't have, a plan B, or we don't have anybody to fall back on. And it's very smart that you kind of get help from the Western countries and uh, propagate a very good image. But we really have to really get rid of the socioeconomic politics that is happening in the name of religion, caste, and whatnot. People need to realize that this is just a media created madness, and they really need to look into their wallets and start questioning, hey, what is happening? And startup needs to be more holistic, more based, value based, rather than bringing this Amazonian concept of that you could have everything online, just click it and bring it. And no, people need to come out, people need to see the quality, see if it is a fit, and then decide that is the right way to decide something and get for yourself. So such practices I'm against. Also, it's not easy. I totally understand that saying is one thing and doing is another. But I really feel like, I see the ads of Misho and all these other companies that, yeah, I see this, oh, I see this dress. This is just 600 in some area, but in there I will get it for 400 and all that. This is just, let me tell you one thing. If something is coming at a price, maybe you bargain a bit, maybe you bring it down 100 and stuff like that. But eventually you are costing the production line, all the employees, and maybe the one that is of 600 is of a better quality than what is being given to you at 400, right? And I also believe that people need to realize that they need to declutter their lives. I'm not asking to completely go minimalistic and live a very saint like and adopt such an attitude. Absolutely not. Have the things that is necessary for you. Buy good quality and lasting things. That is the real key to a sustainable growth and environment. And I believe that most of the startups in India are just copy pasting each other's ideas, bringing in maybe that 1% or 0.00 some percent benefit, which is just hurting the entire ecosystem. There has to be a consortium formed and rules and regulations and ethics check in place, because if that is losing out, nobody is winning. Nobody is winning. Even if you are at the top, I don't know, you have your money, You will have that mental burnout and mental stress and people leaving you. This is not the way to go. This is not how communities are built. This is not how long lasting relationships are built, so you need to stop calling out on people's journey and stop um, backbiting against each other, stealing each other's ideas, and bring up a holistic and sustainable ecosystem. And people have the right, your employees or your managers, and everybody has the proper right to form their questions and to ask transparently. It is their right to know what is happening with their lives, with their future, because it's just not 8 hours. No, it's not. Or it's not in India, it is like 12. Let's be honest. It's just not that. You're putting in time, energy, effort. You're putting in your personal time. You're putting your life at the back burner for something that you could just be fired just like that without any intimidation. No, that is absolutely wrong. I would like to know your thoughts and comments on what you feel. I will also do this same video in Hindi so that large number of people understand what the hell is happening and they're not, just not, misguided and taken advantage of. Thank you. Please continue to uh, watch Sensible Life for more information.